We'll focus on all those individuals today who are lazing around on yachts, enjoying the sunshine, who simply exerted so much effort to get there. Today, we're going over the top 10 world's richest people. Welcome to Unleash Billions, the channel dedicated to exploring the lives and business strategies of the most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders in the world. So join us as we uncover the secrets of the billionaires and learn how you can unleash your own success. Let's get started. Number 10. Larry Ellison, $87.2 billion. Like many others on this list, Larry Ellison attributes his enormous wealth to the advancement of technology. He founded Oracle and grew it from a startup to one of the biggest software and database companies in the world after leaving college in 1977. Oracle is currently valued at $187.7 billion on the stock market, and Ellison owns more than 40% of the company's equity. He acquired his wealth on his own, but in 2018 he saw a net worth of more than 1,000% because of the large investments he made in Tesla before the company's meteoric climb. Ellison joined the Tesla board of directors, but the company declared that he would leave in June. He still holds about 1.5% of Tesla's outstanding shares though. Ellison's net worth is $87.2 billion, according to the Bloomberg list of billionaires. But this net worth has increased significantly by $921 million just in the previous 2 or 3 months. Number 9. Steve Ballmer, $91.9 billion. Ballmer, a former CEO of Microsoft and current owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, is ranked 9th. His wealth is a result of his success with the team as well as his ongoing ownership of Microsoft stock. At the age of 24, Ballmer left Stanford's MBA program and in 1980 became the employee number 30 at Microsoft. He left Microsoft as a billionaire in 2014. He purchased the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association in the same year for $2 billion. He has upped his charitable giving since 2014, donating more than $2 billion to a donor-advised fund with the intention of helping Americans escape poverty. He made a $59 million investment in Social Solutions in 2018, a company that makes software for government and nonprofit organizations. His current net worth is a staggering $91.9 billion. Number 8. Sergey Brin, $95.1 billion. It shouldn't come as a surprise that Sergey Brin is ranked number 8 on this list. After all, without the guy, where would we be on the internet? Our lives were irrevocably impacted by Google, which Brin co-created with Larry Page. Brin co-founded the search engine in 1998 and has a net worth of $95.1 billion. Since they first connected at Stanford, the pair has defied all odds. In 2001, Brin was named Google's President of Technology and Eric Schmidt succeeded him as CEO. After founding parent firm Alphabet in 2015, Brin held the position of CEO until Sundar Pichai succeeded him in 2019. Brin was born and raised in a poor home. At the age of 6, his family moved to the United States from Russia. Brin's net worth was in the neighborhood of $100 billion until 2020, but it currently stands at a very comfortable $95.1 billion. Number 7. Warren Buffett, $96.4 billion. There is no finer rags to riches tale than the one of the paperboy who became a billionaire. Warren Buffett, the most well-known value investor now alive, filed his first tax return in 1944 when he was 14 years old, disclosing earnings from his paper route. In 1962, he made his initial investment in Berkshire Hathaway stock. In 1965, he gained control of the company, and in 1967, he extended it into the insurance and other financial sectors. A single Class A share of Berkshire Hathaway was worth more than $481,000 as of May 5, 2022, and the company's market capitalization is currently $705 billion. Buffett made his wealth as a buy-and-hold investor by acquiring undervalued businesses. With its network of wholly owned subsidiaries, Berkshire Hathaway has recently made investments in well-known, significant corporations with interests in industries like consumer goods, energy distribution, insurance, and railroads. Don't even try to bring up Bitcoin with Warren Buffett. I'll tell you that much. The fact that this individual amassed his billions using traditional currency makes him extremely dubious of modern digital currency. Number 6. Gautam Adani, $98.8 billion. Meet Gautam Adani, who replaced Mukesh Ambani as the wealthiest person in India and Asia with a $225 million increase in his net worth to $98.8 billion. Adani's father, who had a textile company, is a true progenitor of his business DNA. Adani had no interest in the company despite the chance of inheriting it and instead to pursue his own aspirations in order to amass a large fortune. Adani entered the diamond industry shortly after leaving home, which helped him swiftly become a millionaire. With this money, he started Adani Enterprises, a conglomerate that now manages numerous companies in sectors like cement, fast-moving consumer goods, infrastructure, mining, and energy. Adani's stock market success and recent investments in green energy have added more than $40 billion to his net worth over the past year, catapulting him to the top of the wealthy list as a result of India's economic expansion. Number 5. Larry Page, $99.2 billion. Did you know that Larry Page, while only 23 years old, co-founded Google? In 1995, Larry Page started his journey to fame and money in a college dorm room, just like countless other software millionaires on our list. The idea to improve internet data extraction was developed by Page and his friend Sergey Brin while they were Stanford University students because of its capacity to look at supporting links. In 1998, Page and Brin started Google after the team developed a revolutionary search engine technology they called Backrub. You already know how the story ends. The company also controls YouTube, and after purchasing Android Incorporated in 2005, Google introduced the Android mobile operating system in 2008. With a healthy $99.2 billion, Page is currently ranked high on the list of the world's billionaires as a result of these achievements. Number 4. Bill Gates, $115 billion. Bill Gates, who developed his first software program at the age of 13, was a real whiz child when he was younger. Can you really top that? Who would have imagined that this youngster would grow up to co-found Microsoft, the biggest computer software company in the world? Since its founding in 1975, it has continued to grow in the computer, software, and gaming industries. In 2010, it paid $68.7 billion to acquire Activision Blizzard. Gates has continued to be actively involved in the business, although over time he sold off the majority of his stock, keeping only 1% and investing the rest in stocks and other assets. At the height of Microsoft's post-earnings share price in April of last year, Bill Gates was only just admitted to the $100 billion club. In order to dedicate more time to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bill has recently resigned from Microsoft. Number 3. Bernard Arnault, $128 billion. Introducing Bernard Arnault, the Pope of fashion and the industry's golden touch. Bernard Arnault, a French national, is the chairman and CEO of LVMH, the biggest manufacturer of luxury goods in the world. Brands owned by LVMH include Sephora, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Louis Vuitton. Arnault's substantial ownership in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that owns 41.3% of LVMH, is the main source of his wealth. Through his family-owned holding company, Groupe Familial Arnault, he has shares in Christian Dior SE as well as an additional 6.2% in LVMH. Being trained as an engineer, Arnault first demonstrated his ability for business while working for his father's construction company, where he eventually rose to become its manager in 1971. Arnault currently holds the title of richest man in fashion and is ranked third on the list of wealthiest people with $128 billion. Number 2. Jeff Bezos, $133 billion. Who would have imagined that by selling books on Amazon, Jeff Bezos would rise to the position of second richest person in the world? At the age of 30, Jeff Bezos left the finance industry to launch a company that many people thought was pretty dumb. Amazon began as an online library but has since grown to become one of the biggest shopping websites in the world, with a market cap of more than $1 trillion. Bezos is recognized for helping to establish the e-commerce industry, which is today among the biggest in the world. He developed Amazon into a marketplace where customers could buy and sell almost anything, as well as one of the most advanced platforms for logistical management in the world. The biggest cloud service provider at the moment, Amazon expanded to include Amazon Prime Video and Amazon Web Services. Andy Jassy took over as CEO of Amazon after Jeff Bezos retired in 2021. With Blue Origin, a firm he created in 2000, Jeff has expanded into aerospace technologies and suborbital space travel today. This has boosted the size of Bezos' financial holdings and driven his net worth up to $133 billion, up another $3.2 billion thanks to a recent surge in stock prices. And finally, number 1, Elon Musk, $210 billion. Elon Musk is one of the most entrepreneurial, quirky, and innovative businessmen, with a goal to transform not only the globe but even Mars. With his success at Tesla as well as the groundbreaking advancements in batteries and electric vehicles, the guy who launched his Roadster into space is laughing all the way to the bank. In 2021, Elon Musk established himself as NASA's go-to man after he was awarded a contract to build the moon lander for the agency's forthcoming Mars expedition. Along with his other business endeavors, Musk's aerospace engineering company, SpaceX, has had amazing success with its reusable, sustainable rocket technology and is even transporting NASA astronauts to the space station and back. Elon was born in South Africa and graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a bachelor's degree in economics and physics. He delayed for 2 days his admission to Stanford University's PhD physics program in order to develop Zip2, one of his first internet navigation systems. He invested a portion of the profits from the business in the development of X.com, the online payment platform that eBay eventually acquired. After then, Musk was unstoppable, and as a result, his net worth has reached an astounding $219 billion. He is currently in the process of finalizing a $44 billion contract with Twitter, the social media network, making him by far the richest man in the world. So, what are your thoughts? How long do you think Elon Musk will be number 1? Do you think anyone is coming up behind him? Tell me in the section below for comments. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Unleash Billions. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Remember, success is within your reach, so unleash your inner billionaire. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.